Hey heroes, welcome in. We are your hosts for hire. I am Kyle Cage. This is Lucas Rand. First off, Merry Christmas to you all.
Yes.
This is a Christmas episode. We're going to be doing What If episode 4, which is also kind of, I would consider a Christmas themed episode, even though it wasn't.
It was real
Mainly
family.
because it was family themed.
Real
Yeah,
Fast and
definitely.
Furious themed.
Talk about family. But before we get into that, first off, please be sure to follow us at Hosts4HirePodcast on all socials, especially YouTube. We're pushing for 8,000 there. That's Hosts4Hire with the number 4 podcast. And this was an interesting episode. I enjoyed it. It was
Yeah.
definitely different, though.
It was I told it to you when I saw the name of the episode because we were talking about the name of the episode before we watched it, and I was like, man, I would be so much more open to an episode like this if this wasn't the last season of What If. If I knew we were getting like 10 seasons, then like I would love episodes like this where it's just for nothing and it's just fun and it's just like an entertaining episode. But since I know it's the last one, I just want more of what I want, and it hurt me a little bit to go through this one.
Yep. Although I will
Very
say
cool
that
characters.
this episode did end up introducing a potentially multiversal character that we'll see going forward in
Yeah,
Birdie.
who's the baby?
Super powerful.
Yeah.
Original character.
Is it like I was gonna say, is it an original character? I've never heard of this character.
I've never heard of it. I didn't look it up or anything.
I don't know if her name is actually Birdie or if that, like if
that's just what they called her.
Yeah.
So I assume her name is Birdie the Duck.
Birdie the Duck. Very interesting. Very cool, like you said, potentially like cosmic level, multiversal. It was so weird, dude. There were so many like cool cameos in this, like Caecilius.
Yes.
I wasn't expecting to see Caecilius like
Zeus.
ever again. Bruh, I can't lie. I hate this Zeus.
Yeah, I got an orgy to get to.
Dude, and I just like I hate it. I hate this Zeus, dude. And I can't like not hate it, and it sucks for me.
I laughed a lot during this episode.
Yes,
definitely.
Me too.
It was. I mean, as granted, as I assumed I was going to. It's got Howard the Duck and Darcy Lewis, two of the funniest characters.
You know who's my favorite character in this? Actually, is Bro Loki. I love Bro Loki, dude. Like he's just so fit. The Bro Loki ski resort, like. I fucking love it.
There goes your your inheritance. All of it?
I love that the Black Hand came to ski. Like they weren't even after the egg. They're like, no, we came for like the 6 slopes, bro. Came to shred the gnar.
But that baby was more powerful than the most powerful beings. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why like you know me. I kind of don't really like all that because that, like has some like heavy implications. There's like a lot of shit. So like, I hope that what this was just like a fun what if throwaway episode.
Yeah,
if I'm being honest,
it doesn't seem like it's going to be, in my opinion.
No, I think like I said, I think there's a big celestial war coming.
Yeah.
And I think that there weren't any large scale characters like we were talking about in the last episode, like there were in the last 3, but there was this Birdie
power
the Duck,
scaling,
which is just like
There was Dormammu.
Yeah.
The one thing I couldn't put my finger on was if this relates to anything coming up. You know what I mean? Doesn't feel like it does. This feels like one that it wasn't.
Like I said, it's just a fun one. Like every season, it seems, especially of What If or of like most animated shows, there's always like the lull episode. Like the episode that's just for kind of like My Hero. Sometimes they just have like an episode where it's just them like doing
filler,
like cooking or like something.
Yeah, just filler episode.
Yeah, and I think this was just kind of like a fun filler episode.
I think personally, it will have implications for What If for the end of this season. Yes. Of What If, but I don't think it'll have massive MCU implications.
I hope not. I hope we're not going to see like Birdie the Duck coming in
because
like
that was
Galactus level like power character.
that was also clearly in the universe in an alternate universe. Yes. Where
that I thought was cool that the Earth kind of became like a hub after Thor's party that like nobody left
Mhm.
and kind of became like this like weird vacation spot
Yep.
where like
That's a good point. I do like that they continued some of the season 1 and season 2 stuff.
yeah.
You know,
You know
that
why I
those
think I hate
implications.
Zeus so much? Because like when his army came up, they looked really cool and like they have a really serious vibe. Like they come
Mhm.
out, they look like Spartans, you know, they're like
Yeah,
boom, like
they're
serious. And then
Greek
like Zeus is just
hoplites.
like
Yeah.
bing bang boom, ping pow pow. I'm like, dude, I fucking hate you. Like why? I hate that so much.
I got an orgy to get to. This is
Yeah, like
fun, but
hate it, dude. Like I love goofy characters, but like man, not
there are
all of them.
characters that probably
Why?
shouldn't be. Yeah, and Zeus is probably one of them. Yep.
Uh, hate it. Tell me
Yeah.
if you guys agree with me. Tell me if you disagree with me. Let's get at it. Let's have a conversation in the comment.
You know, I'm
About
thinking
why.
about it. I think going forward, he might this Zeus might be so goofy to counterbalance the more seriousness of Hercules, because I feel like they're gonna
Yeah,
make Hercules a more serious character
yeah.
and have that be like a way for them to butt heads. Like Hercules is like not a fan of his dad because he doesn't.
I
He's
would that would make it better to me,
yeah.
honestly. If like Zeus was like known as just this like idiot, like
Yeah, like he's super
shitty,
powerful, but
yeah,
he's just like annoying
shitty,
and no one wants to deal with him.
yeah. It's just like man, I didn't like this when I didn't like anything that came out of Love and Thunder, but then like seeing him again today and just like the like I was like man, I hate this character.
Yeah, there were, like you said, there were an unbelievable amount of cameos though.
Yeah, like
Like a crazy amount.
Yandu.
Yep. There was the Malekith,
Yeah.
like
Oh, yeah. That's right. Like the Grandmaster again.
hmm
Yeah,
the
a
collector
lot.
wasn't in it. That, but I thought it was interesting what they did with Caecilius, like you said,
Same. He
instead
took
of the
over the
collector.
like collector's
Yep.
world. That was interesting.
Dormammu being the like this being this kid being a powerful enough entity to like
Host
be host,
Dormammu.
yeah, host Dormammu, like that shit's crazy. Like
Yeah,
also it I think it adds to the goofiness of it being,
a
Howard the
duck.
Duck and yeah, Howard the
Yeah,
Duck and Darcy's kid.
yeah, right.
Like
Like an egg. Yeah.
yeah, like just ridiculous.
But yeah, you
But
guys, tell us if you liked this episode. Tell us what you didn't like about it. If you enjoyed the weird ass episode, this might have been like the weirdest what if episode like that in all 3 seasons.
yeah, which it's honestly personally I think it was one of my favorites. I
Yeah,
really and I laughed a lot. I
same.
enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah,
Like
it was one of my
especially
least
for
favorites. You know me. You know
yeah,
I like my Voltron versus Godzilla.
yep, yep.
You know what I mean? I still definitely enjoyed it. It was entertaining.
Especially for a throwaway episode.
Yeah, right.
Like it was
100%.
definitely up there. It was better than
100%.
I expected it to be. I expected this kind of be to be like a get through
Yeah,
episode,
same.
but I found myself enjoying it a
Yeah,
lot.
same.
So,
When it ended, I was
let
like, oh
us
shit, it's over.
let us know what you guys thought about it. Thanks again for stopping by. We want you guys to have a Merry Christmas once again.
Yes.
We appreciate you. Let's try and get to 1,000. Share these videos. Let your
Please.
friends know about us. Hosts4HirePodcast on all socials. Thanks again. Go to Patreon to become a
Yes.
superhero. We would really appreciate that. We're trying to put some more stuff out on there as well. And we'll see you
Absolutely.
guys on the next one. Thank you.
Peace.